Hi Crowd1 family, I hope you are good. It's been a while, and what a successful event, online event that was held yesterday. This is the 5th. I'm doing this video on the 5th of July, which is Sunday, South Africa time, around 11 o'clock in the morning. I hope everyone is trying to sink in all the information we got from the live event yesterday. There was so much information and there were so many things that were rolled out, and it is for the good. It is for the good, and also the lot of changes. This video I will focus mostly on the screenshots, or mostly on the updates, just the overall event. I will summarize the overall event and what happened yesterday, and in terms of how, most importantly, how is it going to affect you as a Crowd1 user, as a Crowd1 member, as a Crowd1 family, as a person who has a business, as an affiliate, how the event is going to impact you going forward. There's a lot of changes, in terms of the language as well, the language that we're going to use in terms of presenting to Crowd1, to other people, and also the empowerment you yourself. You need to be familiar with a lot of changes so that when you go out and present, you are well prepared. So I will just do the summary, and I won't be able to do to explain everything in details now, but I will do the whole of this week. I will do a video every day about something new that came into Crowd1 because of the event that happened yesterday, the new introduction. And the one that is most importantly, I will also do, I think tonight or very early in the morning, the effect it takes place within 3 days. Watch the space within 3 days. There's a lot that is happening, but I will explain on the video that I'll be doing. There's a lot of things that will be happening for the next 3 days, and it is for your own benefit. So stay tuned to Crowd1 TV. I'll be bringing all the videos in simple terms, so that each and everyone can understand into details. Please don't forget to subscribe. As I've always say, by subscribing you are sending the message, and the message is keep on doing what you are doing. We love what you are doing, and we support you, and we are here with you, even though not everyone is happy, but most of the people are happy with what I'm doing. So please don't forget to subscribe. There's a lot of things that happened yesterday. It was for the first time having a Crowd1 live event at that level. I don't know those that will coming in the future, but from the previous ones, this was right there on top. There's a lot of things that happened, and as I've said, I will just take a snapshot of each section of whatever that happened. But the event was a success. Everybody was happy, and the new products that came in, and the new changes, and the development as well of Crowd1, there's a lot of new things that came in with the event. And one of the things that I was asking myself is, Crowd1 members, Crowd1 family, ready to adapt and adjust to these new changes? Some of them will hear a lot of noise, but people who understand the Crowd1 concept and the Crowd1 business as an affiliate of Crowd1 will agree with me. All these changes, they are done for the good benefit of Crowd1 members. So the first one, it was for the first time where the subtitle was available for the first time in 10 different languages. This simply means more people will be able to, because now Crowd1 is in the world, it is accessible to the world platform. So people not all of them understand English. So Crowd1 for the first time was available in 10 different languages. That was a pickup for me. They try to make the Crowd1 family, or the Crowd1 leadership, they are trying to make Crowd1 accessible to most people in terms of understanding. For me, this was a pickup for me personally. The changes that happened on the back office, there's a lot of changes that happen in your Crowd1 app. You will see when you log in, there's a lot of changes that happened, because of the growth of the company. The IT department is working hard to modify the system to be able to accommodate these rapid growth numbers. And the IP department will also grow by 20%, to be able to accommodate the increase. They have decided to increase the IT department by 20%, the workforce. And the Crowd1 app for the next few days, I think even if when you log in into Crowd1 now, you will see the new introduced business, which is it's one of the new launches. When you're looking into Crowd1 app, you will see there's a new change. There's a new company that came in, and it will take effect, the introduction of that company into the Crowd1 family. For the next 3 days, it is very important for you to tune in. Something will be happening because of this Crowd1 that came into system. So you will see the change as you log in. The Crowd1 app for the next few days will grow through a massive upgrade so that it can be accessible, and it can be easily accessible to accommodate the most people. You will notice this in few days, even in your back office. Even now, when you go to it, you will be introduced by one of the newly launched products, Live Trend. So that is one of the changes into Crowd1. But another thing that you will see into Crowd1, there's been some introduction of business points. We'll do away with euros in terms of seeing it appearing there. It will be the business point, and I'll also explain that one. And another thing is again, the back office. You will be able to get the news on Crowd1 app instantly. If there's something new happening in Crowd1, you'll be able to log in into your app and go into the blog and get the news instantly, immediately. So you have to be familiar with your back office, because that is where you'll be able to get the news in terms of what is happening into Crowd1. So make use of this new development. It will help you in terms of growing your company, in terms of understanding Crowd1, in terms of being informed. Be on top of the game, because by joining Crowd1, by being a member of Crowd1, you are into a business with Crowd1. You need to understand your business. So this latest article, this latest development in terms of the blog, it will inform you about the new development. Anything that is happening about Crowd1, it will be updated there. And this is what I was telling you about in terms of the Crowd1 is moving away from presenting euros to business points. You will be able to see that the change it has already taken place. You won't be able to see euros anymore. You will see business points. Okay, what is business points? What is the value of business point? Do we have the currency that says business point? Because now business point is business points. In terms of currency, in comparison to euros, how does that benefit you? How now are we going to see, okay, this is because with euros, you're able to see this is how much points I have, and you can see and convert that into euros. But now we're no longer having euros. We're having the business point within the Crowd1 family. So I will, as I've said when I started, I won't be able to explain everything into details, but I will do a video on each and every development that took place yesterday on the 5th of July. This one is to paint a picture in terms of the development and how much are they going to impact you, especially this one, because when you have money in your account, it will also say business points. And before business points, it was euros, and you were able to buy the pack with that money, and you were able to withdraw to the bank, and you were able to withdraw to Bitcoin. But now, since it is a business point, how does that correlate with euros in terms of money value? What is the value of business points? in terms of going forward with Crowd1? Are we not going to get money? Are we only focusing on the business points and only operate within the Crowd1 as business points, not as euros anymore? Stay tuned. I will do the video. This week is going to be interesting, Crowd1 family. It is going to be interesting. The amount of information I'm going to present to you. I've done proper research already, and I'm continuing doing my research in terms of the new development into this Crowd1 family. Good things are coming. I can assure you, good things are coming. I will do a video explaining this change, euro to business points. Okay, the Crowd1 rewards. You will be, another thing is this with Crowd1 rewards. There won't be any value next to the Crowd1 rewards. This is to correlate with the changes from euro to business points. You will only see the number of rewards you have. I will repeat. You will only see the number of rewards you have. But before, you were able to see the number of rewards, and you are able to see the value, the value of those rewards in terms of money, which is euros. But now, you no longer see any euros. It says only business points. Then you have to ask yourself, how does that translate in terms of money value? Okay, I'll explain it. Just wanna stay tuned, because this week I'll be doing different videos explaining all these changes. Here, I'm just bringing you those changes in terms of explaining and how they impact you as a Crowd1 member. This is one of the huge change that happened to Crowd1. The change from euro to business points, and how does that impact you in terms of money value. The compensation plan. This is new, and as I've said before, the company is growing. The Crowd1 family, Crowd1 members, Crowd1 affiliate, Crowd1 business partners, they are growing. Today, as I speak to you, is 7 million. So the number of growth will also impact how Crowd1 is doing business going forward. The benefits the changes are going to benefit you as a Crowd1 family. It will be about the sharing of income. This compensation plan, it will be about the sharing of income by the users of the products, sponsors, and eventually it will go to the residual and the rewards pool, where your network levels and Crowd1 rewards. This is one of the most important changes, because now this it simply says every Crowd1 product that is coming to Crowd1, it is going to benefit Crowd1 people at different levels. The one who's using the product, the one who brought in people who use the product, and the overall benefit of the person who's using the product and the person who invited. So you'll be getting your income at 3 levels: as a user, as a sponsor, and as a Crowd1 member, into from your network level and Crowd1 rewards. So compensation, it is one of the compensation plan. It is one of the new updates into Crowd1 that came in with the growing number of Crowd1. This is it simply says, this is part of the compensation plan. This will be a good benefit to users, because out of Crowd1 products, users get 20% discount from each of these products. You get, for example, when we are one of the company that was introduced, yesterday is Life Trends. It will be the bookings of hotels and the flight. So when you use that product, the Life Trend, you get 20% discount as a member of Crowd1. 20% discount because you are a member of Crowd1. That is one of the benefit. If the flight costs 1,000, for example, 1,000 euros or $1,000 or 1,000 rand, you will only pay 800. So that's a 20% discount. Okay, so something good for Crowd1 members, because of this new products that are coming into Crowd1. They benefit Crowd1 family, and we get a discount. Okay, let me explain. Don't mind about the numbers and this. If you go far, if you go this side, you are already familiar with this part. 100% of demand that is coming from products, 40% goes to residual, 40% goes to current pool, and 20% goes into shares, goes into the company operation, the daily operation of the company. So these numbers, let's now cross this side. This 15%, the person who brought in the user get 15%. If you introduced a person into Crowd1 and that person used this year any of the products, you get 16%. Okay, the 25% uses use the products, and how the 25% it's you as the person who used the product, and the other people who are using the products, the person who introduced the people who are using the products, you are getting the 20%. This is the active pool, using of the products, and have other people who are using the products. So if you are using the products, and other people that you have introduced use the product, you get 25%. Okay, let's go to the 60%. The 60%, it is connected to this part because it is the residual pool and the rewards pool. So the 60% of this product, it goes straight into the rewards and the residual pool and the rewards pool. This is how the compensation plan will be structured. This is the new feature within the Crowd1 business model. So a new product comes in and the new development will happen for the benefit of the users, Crowd1 members. In simple terms, this simply means by using any of the Crowd1 products, you get 15%. If you introduce anyone to use the same product, you get 25%. And if out of that, the total number of that man that is being used by the product, which is going to the Crowd1 rewards and the residual income, you also get the benefit. Okay, but I will do a video, explaining this in details. This is the new company. This is the new company that came into Crowd1, the business partner. This company deals with hotels, bookings, and the flights. So, because of this new introduction, for the next 3 days, something is going to happen in line with these live trends. You will get the email, and that email will be introducing you into the company. And when you do that, you're going to get the free €90 package from Crowd1. They're just giving it to you and giving it to anyone. But I will explain this into details. I will do a video explaining this into details. But this company, it's a flight company, and also deals with hotel bookings. So what will be happening is you'll be when you use this company, and this is starting to operate starting from today. You can log in and go and book your hotel and book your flight. Okay, for now, because of the corona, there's no any movement of flights, but when it does open, the world start to open up, as it is starting to happen now. Some countries are starting to open up. If you book through this company, one of the benefit is you're going to get 20%. And if you recommend someone, you're going to get 25%. And the 60% of the money goes into the residual income and the Crowd1 rewards. So you by using the product, you benefit. By recommending someone to use the product, you also benefit. And you also benefit from the total number of Crowd1 members, depending on which level you are in and how many Crowd1 rewards you have. So this is the good development. It's going to benefit Crowd1 members. So this is one of the new products. As the CEO said, there are new products that are coming into Crowd1. They are starting to introduce last 2 months back they introduced Epic Lotto, as in now it is the live trends, and there is more new companies that are coming in into Crowd1. So this is a new development. It is good for the Crowd1 family and for the Crowd1 members. Okay, in line with this free package, it is in connection with this new live trends company. So what will happen is you will get the opportunity to log in into the system, because the system will be rolled out according to what level you are in, so that it does not crash, because 7 million members with it, if Crowd1 leadership has to roll out to all at once, it's going to be a problem. So they are going to roll out this new development by the number of levels where you are in terms of level, the ambassador, the president, the coordinator, the manager, and so forth. So the first people who this product will be rolled out to are the ambassadors, and then the president, and so forth. But it simply means for the next 3 days you will be logging in into this company. You'll get the email, and then you log in, you register. After registering, you will get the benefit, which is the free white package. But I would explain the complications and everything that has to do with this one. I'm just introducing the new development yesterday, but I will also do a video to explain everything into details. And this is there's a new, on your app you will see there will be a C store, which means a C store, it simply means all the Crowd1 products, they will be in that one click. By just clicking that button, you will be able to access any of these companies. The educational package, Afilgo, Crowd1 magazine, Life Trend, South Africa Fair, Epic Lotto, Mixter, and the lifestyle entertainment. It's just one click on your back office. Just one click, it will take you straight here. Then you can click to any of those companies and be able to access them. So the Crowd1 leadership, they are making it easier for you to access any of their products. It's just one click and you are in. Okay, this is a South African company. This is the South African companies, and okay, let me just say this. Crowd1 has introduced the new products per region, which simply means there will be products that operate only in South Africa, only in Nigeria. The ones that were introduced yesterday. The first one is South Africa Fair, which will be operating only in South Africa. And the other one that was introduced is this company, Lifestyle Entertainment. This one will be operating only in Nigeria. So because of this development, what will happen is this, with this you'll be able to log in into this app. This is the health app and also the security feature app. But I will also do a video and explaining this app into details. How does it operate as a South African? It only operates in South Africa, not anywhere else, only in South Africa. But again, I will also do a video in explaining, as South African, how are we going to benefit from this app, South Africa Fair? How are we going to be? It's a health app. It's a very good app. I will explain it, and how do you access it in terms of operation, and what is your benefit as a Crowd1 member in South Africa. Okay, I love this one. There's because of the wrong things that have been said about Crowd1, especially from the media, from people who are saying bad things about Crowd1. The Crowd1 leadership has sat down with the legal team, and they came up with the new software that will scan the social media and the entire internet to see everything that is written about Crowd1, so that the legal team can take appropriate action. This is good, because now when you go to recruit to anyone, tell them about Crowd1, therefore, especially in South Africa, I've been reading bad news about Crowd1. So when you go and recruit, it does affect you. People ask you questions that you don't even have answers to. So the Crowd1 leadership, together with the legal team, they have come up with this new initiative where the Crowd1 system will go into any social platform, any internet, and pick up any bad thing that is being said about Crowd1, and they will deal with it appropriately. This simply means you are now able to do your business. You don't have to explain anything to anyone, because all this development, after the Crowd1 legal team has dealt with them, it will be uploaded into the blog, and you get updated in terms of the company that said this and that about the Crowd1. It was taken head on, and the issue was resolved, and you get the update. So it is very important to familiarize yourself with the blog, Crowd1 blog, so that every new development that comes in, you are first to know. And also, by tuning into Crowd1 TV, you are able to update you on daily basis, on weekly basis, on monthly basis about what is happening into Crowd1. So this is a very good initiative, because now the system will just go into social platforms, and pick up any bad thing about Crowd1, and the legal team will deal with them accordingly. Another thing, there's a document. I think there's 6 of them. And those documents, they are there for our benefit. In simply, those are the legal and compliance documents. There's 6 of them. If you go to a back office, you will find them. Those 6 documents, they deal. The first one, it is a terms and condition document. The second one, it is a privacy document. The third one is the income disclaimer document. And the fifth one is what we are and what we are not. It's a document that explains what we are as Crowd1 company and what we are not. And you need to be familiar with that document, because it simply means there are certain terms that you are not allowed to use when you introduce Crowd1 to new recruits, because those terms like investment, this is not an investment company. Go and read those documents. It will tell you exactly what is Crowd1, and in terms of approaching new people when you introduce them to Crowd1, your approach will change. Certain terms, they cause confusion even amongst Crowd1 members. They are using wrong terms. It is understandable because of lack of enough information, or not being informed more about Crowd1. People like us are here to help you understand them better. One of the document is the information change request. For example, you maybe want to change your email. You just easily fill in the form, you change your email. And the next one, which is I think it is one of the most important document. Don't worry, I will do a video explaining this document in details, and you will see them on the screen. This one is a transfer of ownership request form, which simply means you have joined Crowd1. You now don't want to be part of Crowd1 anymore. You can just fill in the form and transfer your ownership to another person. Maybe you have agreed with that person in terms of, okay, give me this much, I can give you my account. There is a legal way of doing that now. By just going to the transfer of ownership request form, you fill in the form, and you can transfer. If you don't want to be a member of Crowd1 anymore, you can transfer your ownership to the next person in a legal way. Because I've seen on the social platform people selling their Crowd1 accounts. Now there's a legal way to do that, to be able to log into Crowd1 and fill in the form and submit the form, and you can exit Crowd1 and transfer your Crowd1 account with everything to a new person, so that that new person can fill in his new information and the business continue. This is an interesting and a very good initiative. Most of the companies are closing down because of the COVID virus. We all know that companies are closing down, but Crowd1 was able to adapt easily, and it is the only company that is growing by 15% on month-to-month basis. So every month, Crowd1 is growing by 15%. every month. So we are now 7 million because that is the business you can easily do. The founder used to call it, he says it's a 5 minutes business. We are able to adapt, to adjust the business model of Crowd1 because it is easy, it is easier to do, and in that way you are able, even during this difficult time, you are able to proceed and do your business as a Crowd1 member. Crowd1 has been listed under 750 websites in the world. 750 websites, the best 750 websites in the world. There is something right that is Crowd1 leadership is doing during these difficult times, where people are losing their jobs in numbers, and you are a business, you have a business that does not require a huge amount of investment. And Crowd1 gives millions of people this opportunity. You just need to have a phone and recommend. Having a phone in your hand and you recommend, you are in. As easy as that. So take this opportunity and commit early for the better benefit in the future. Crowd1 is not impossible, is nothing. Crowd1 family, I hope I've done justice in terms of giving you a snapshot as to what happened yesterday on the 4th of July. And I was just giving you the brief introduction in terms of what is going to happen going forward in terms of videos. So I'll be doing the videos starting from, maybe another one I'll do tonight, explaining into details each and every new development. Thank you very much for having me and for allowing me into your phone, for allowing me into your home, for allowing me into your TV, for allowing me into your computer by watching this channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. And by subscribing, you are sending the message and I'm getting the message. The message is keep on doing the good work. I will continue doing the good work for the benefit of Crowd1 family, of Crowd1 members, of Crowd1 affiliate, of Crowd1 business partners, of Crowd1, this big company. I am committed to I always say this, the reason why I'm doing these videos, simply because I want to inform you Crowd1 members. I want to equip you Crowd1 family. I want to give you enough tools so that which is knowledge, so that when you go out and recruit, it becomes easier for you to do. Please continue watching Crowd1 TV, because Crowd1 TV, it is the most informed channel which gives you information in terms of what is happening into Crowd1. Thank you very much.